futility of chasing the wind. Are you living like a hamster on a wheel? Welcome to Launch Your Rocket. I'm Jen Smith, and this is Rocket Fuel. It's a quick burst of truth to launch your life. So, are you living like a hamster running on a wheel but standing still? If you've ever found yourself chasing things, success, pleasure, and material wealth, like all of us, and thinking they'll bring joy, peace, and success, and you're still craving, I'm here to remind you of something. Those things may temporarily make you feel comfortable, but they'll never fulfill or sustain you. The secret to lasting fulfillment isn't chasing after shiny things, but in getting to know God, the one who made you. You know, the world will say, seek success and pleasure and things. That's where you'll find happiness. But God says, true fulfillment isn't in the things you seek, but in me. He brings the fulfillment and abundance. Ecclesiastes 1:14 says, I have seen all things that are done under the sun, and all of them are meaningless, like chasing after the wind. Gosh, the whole book of Ecclesiastes is about a futile effort to find joy in the things that in the grand scheme of life will long be forgotten. We spend so much time chasing after success, material wealth, pleasure, and for what? They fade, and eventually we're forgotten too. But here's the catch. When you get to know God and you seek His purpose, you'll find fulfillment that never fades. The things that you chase that aren't tied to God's plan will never bring you the lasting joy or the peace that you're looking for. Chasing the wind will only leave you, winded. Ecclesiastes says, look at a mountain. It's been here for 1,000 years, and it'll be there for 1,000 more. You and I are here just for a speck of time. We chase after things, hoping they'll bring lasting satisfaction, but in the end, they won't. They'll pass away. We'll be gone, just like fleeting things we spend our time pursuing. Ecclesiastes 3:11 says, He has made everything beautiful in His time. It also says He has set eternity in the human heart. So what does that mean? The things we chase that aren't tied to God or purpose will never fill that eternal longing in our hearts. We were made for something more. God's plan is the only thing that brings lasting fulfillment. And when we turn our focus away from the temporary and we find eternal joy that comes from living in His will, comes from loving others and following His purpose for us, that's when abundance rains down from the sky. God has already set eternity in your heart. Stop chasing the wind and start chasing His purpose. He'll bring the abundance. And here's the beautiful reminder that wraps up the whole message of Ecclesiastes. And it's at the end. It's Ecclesiastes 3:13. And it says, to enjoy your work and accept your lot in life. This is indeed a gift from God. I love that. It's not about waiting for something better to come. It's about embracing where you are right now and making the most of it. The present moment is the gift from God, and the ability to enjoy that moment is a true gift. This is something I remind my girls of all the time, accepting where you are, experiencing life right now, not as it should be, but as it is. That is one of the greatest gifts you can ever receive. We don't have to constantly be chasing the next best thing. We can live fully in the now, knowing it's exactly where God wants us to be. I love Ecclesiastes. All right, that's Rocket Fuel. Stop chasing fleeting things and start finding God's purpose and eternal truth. When you shift your focus, the mountains of life seem a little less daunting and your joy becomes unshakable. So embrace the now. It's where God's blessings are waiting for you. All right, if this message hit home, please share it with someone who you think might enjoy it as well. Also, like and subscribe, maybe leave a comment. You can also follow me on TikTok and Instagram. You can go to launchyourrocket.com, subscribe to my weekly newsletter for weekly doses of truth. I'm really grateful you're here. I'll see you next time on Rocket Fuel.